All right, Confessions of a Nashville Songwriter. Here we go again. I had some really cool things happen over, I guess, the last month. Really exciting, really fun, really encouraging things. Ended up, I'm back at Curb Publishing, and I'm going to work with Curb and Demolition for a while in sort of a co-thing, and then we'll see how that all shakes out. But really excited about it. Great teams, both places, so I'm gonna give that a go, and we'll see. It's exciting. Some cuts recently and potential singles, so yay. Yeehaw. Questions. We have questions, and we all want answers. Don't we all want answers? Yes, we do. I haven't read these yet. I had somebody print these off for me, just compile random questions over about the last month off of some of these videos I've done. And here they go. So off the cuff, I don't know what they are. I just opened up the sheet. So number one, this is Claire. What's your favorite song you have written? I mean, come on, Claire. That's really difficult, as you would imagine. That's a hard question. That's some of the songs I've written are really personal, and some are not. And I guess the ones that I've had life experience with, if I had to pick one, which is impossible, I'm going to pick one out of the top 5. And I'm going to say I Can't Outrun You by Trace Adkins. Wrote it with Kyle Jacobs, Ben Glover, 2 brothers of mine, and it was about a real situation that was going on. And it just turned out, it was really great. It was an emotional night when we wrote it, and if you haven't seen the video on YouTube of Trace singing that song, go check it out, because he really killed it, knocked it out of the park. So that's it, Claire. I'm going to go with that one. I'll probably change my mind in a little while, but that's it for now. Number 2, this is from JT. You mentioned a work tape and a demo. What's the difference? Good question. A work tape is, let's say we just finished a song right now, and for reference, so we don't forget it tomorrow, we do what's called a guitar vocal, which is a guitar and a vocal, or a piano and a vocal, or whatever instrument you want to use. You record that on your phone, on your computer, or whatever, just one take, maybe 2, and then you use that and you go back the next day if you're going to edit, or down the road, if you play it for your publisher and they like that, then they want to do a demo, which is a full band. That's when a demo, JT, that goes back to, I guess, the 50s. It was called, the word came from the word demonstration, the demonstration of the song. So that's a demo. You hire a band, you go to a studio, and these band guys are, again, I've said this before, but they're the best in the world. They're all great. You pick the top 10 at any position: guitar, bass, drums in Nashville, keys, demo singer, if you're going to hire a singer, mandolin, fiddle, you pick one, and they're all the best in the world. And you send them the work tape, and the band, you hire a band leader. One of the musicians is the band leader. He kind of runs the session, and he puts together a chart, and you show up at the studio, and the band listens to the work tape once, maybe twice, and they tear off into it. And then you do a take or 2 or 3, and you get it where you like it, and then you just sing the vocal, mix it, and send it to your publisher. And you hope that your publisher takes it out and gets it cut. So that's a demo. Hunter asks, do you sight read music? I do not. I can look at music. I know the notes. I know what the names are. I know enough about music theory to get myself in trouble, but I don't read music. No, just don't. I probably should, but that's not me. I miss that. I wasn't paying attention that day in school, I don't think. This is Amber. You said you are not a singer. I have heard H-E-R-D. Amber, you're not a speller. Maybe it was a typo, I don't know. I have heard you sing at writers' rounds, and you are not that bad. That's Amber. Not that bad. Compared to what? Amber? I'm just not good. But you got to do it, man. If you're a singer-songwriter, if you're a songwriter, you get invited to play shows, and you got to sing your songs. And in my opinion, based on the people that I work with, I'm just, against any measure, I'm just not very good. But I'll do what I do, and that's going to have to be good enough. So thanks, Amber, because I'm not that bad. Kristen, I'm not very good at guitar, but I love writing songs. What do I do? You play your guitar as much as you can, and you just improve. Or you take piano lessons, or you take guitar lessons, or you go to YouTube or one of the multiple sites on the internet and get better at guitar. And write songs. Even if you are the worst guitar player in the world, you can still write a song. Let's say you don't play it in time, you play it slower than you want to, or the chords don't sound great. You're still writing a song, and you'll get better the more songs you write. And the more you play guitar, the better you'll get. So what? Get better. Nobody was really very good at guitar when they started. Not many people. Some came out of just right out of the chute and were gifted and talented, but don't worry about that. Just play your guitar. This is Trey, or as they would call him in Kentucky, T-Ray, or Louisiana. I don't know. I've seen seminars that talk about the magic formula for songwriting. Do you have one? T-Ray, if I had a magic formula, I would never stop writing, because I would write 10 number ones a day, every day. And that would be a lot of fun, I promise. There's no magic formula, I don't think. Maybe there is. Maybe some people have some methods that work, but it's all an organic thing, man. When the song happens, and it's the song, it just happens. You don't really use a formula. Now, there's some rules, and I've talked about that before, and some of them are pretty good guidelines, but there's no real formula. Some of these songwriting seminars, you got to be careful, because, you just got to be careful who you give your money to. I will say this, T-Ray, study the songwriters you like, see what they do. Maybe you find a pattern, maybe you don't, but there are 2 songwriting seminars that I would recommend. Barbara Cloyd, I went to one of hers early, and it was fantastic. It connected me with a lot of people that I needed to know, and it was really good, top notch. Barbara, way to go. I think she's barbaracloyd.com if you want to check her out. And Grace Askew, little fireball. She is so into the art and the inspiration behind songwriting, and she's a master at it. She does seminars every now and again, and she's fantastic. I know Andrea Stolpe's really good. I've not been to one of hers, but she's good. And just make sure you do your homework before you sign up for a songwriting seminar. The main thing is just write a damn song. Just go every day. This is from Mom of a Singer. I've talked to those before many, many times. What do you think about American Idol and America's Got Talent? Well, Mom of a Singer, those shows are fantastic, and they've launched some really good careers. But keep in mind, those are entertainment shows. They're talent contests. They're mainly for the network to sell advertising, and the producers of the show to maybe discover a million seller and sign them to their label or the label they're affiliated with and create a big star. Difficult to break through that process, and I wonder why you would put yourself in a position to lose, because record labels and A&R reps and managers, they watch those shows. And if you don't win, you don't do well, they want to say, well, wait, America didn't like this person, so why would I want to put my money behind this person if America didn't like them? So just find a manager, go do live shows, play all the live shows you can do, and I don't think you need American Idol. Unless you're just that person and you are so the best in America right now, and it could work out really well. So I would say go play live, do your thing. And if you got it, people will find you. I promise you that. Paige, how do I find co-writers? Well, in your city, wherever you are, if you're in Nashville, no matter where it is, whatever city you're in, there's going to be some sort of writer group. Memphis Songwriters Association, Nashville Songwriters Association, Nashville Songwriters Association International. You go to Nashville, there's BMI and ASCAP, and you just start to network with people and you ask around. You go to writers' nights, go to everyone you can go to, meet people. And don't be an asshole. Don't be an ego person. Be very humble and nice and kind. And if you see somebody you like their style, say, hey, I'm Paige and really like what you do. Maybe we could write sometime. Swap info. Maybe Paige, that writer likes you, and that writer, he or she connects you with their circle, and you start writing with their circle. And it's just, that's how it works. It's like anything. It's like being a real estate agent. You meet people and you network around, and before you know it, you're selling houses. So I know there's a website, I think it's called weshouldwrite.com, and they kind of specialize in that. It's going to be hard to go find, hit songwriters or, signed songwriters and get them to write right now, because they're crazy busy, and they're trying to write with artists and with other writers who, have written top 10 number one songs. So it's hard for them to really make the time. They might even love you so much they can't stand it, but it's a time thing. So sort of build your own circle and build off of that, and there you go. And you'll have your own circle and network your way right through it. It's like a lot of these things I've talked about, it's just work. You got to do the work. That's it for this time. That's all the questions. Those are pretty good, pretty funny. So get out there, learn to play your guitar better, network other songwriters. You want to record a demo? Find a studio in Nashville, call them up, say, I need to record a demo. Take them your work tape. They'll find you a band. They'll record your demo for you. County Q is fantastic. They do a great job for songwriters. There's a bunch of them. Legends is really good. There's 50 that are great. Or there's a lot of guys in town that are what they call track writers, and they're fantastic too. They can do it all, play every instrument, and have you a demo turned around in a week. So go do it. I hope I answered your questions. That was Claire, JT, Hunter, Amber, Kristen, Trey, mom of a singer. That's funny. And Paige. And y'all stay at it. And I love the questions. And if I can ever help you, post me a question and I'll answer them the best I can. Y'all keep writing songs. And as soon as we get out of this COVID thing, we're going to get back out there on the road and do some live shows. And I cannot wait. All right. See y'all around next time on Confessions of a Nashville Songwriter.